I'm Lee Sunga from View Into On the Ground here at VidCon 2018. Creators are many things. They're influencers, they're friends, they're journalists, they're even counselors at times. But first and foremost, creators are creative. Creators have built entire communities around their unique ideas. They've taken the YouTube platform, sprinkled their creativity on it, and built a whole new culture of information and connection. Here's what we heard on the ground.
The first step for brands is definitely figure out who is going to connect with the people they want to connect with. Absolutely, number one. Number two, I know they're probably going to hear this a lot, but you got to be hands-off. You got to be open to creators making what creators want to make. And the best collaborations always come down to creators having a ton of freedom. So it's totally cool for the brand to give direction for everyone to agree on a sort of creative, but ultimately, if it's not the creator's vision, it'll feel wrong for that creator, it'll feel wrong for the audience, and it'll be wrong for the brand. Yeah, I mean, I can't put it any clearer than that. That's it. That's exactly what it is.
So especially if I'm working with a brand, it's about coming up with a concept or a plan that sort of satisfies me creatively, satisfies the fans for what they want out of it, and then of course satisfies the messaging that the brand wants to achieve. And so when all three pieces of that triangle come together, that, in my opinion, is when the best brand activations happen.
You know, we're actually fairly new to this space. We've been on YouTube for quite some time, but have been a little slow to adopt creators to help tell brand stories for us. We were able to watch for many years and understood the importance of letting their creativity and you know, come through in what they're doing.
So what does this mean for brands? One, be open to interpretation. There's a true creative spirit that drives creators to do what they do, and by loosening the reins just a bit, you might be pleasantly surprised by just how creative they can get. Creators can even open up new ways to express your brand and what it stands for.
One thing that creators do really amazingly that I think it might not be appreciated by some of the agencies in the industry is not only are they the distribution channel, they're also the creative agency, they're the production company, they're the copywriters, they're the talents, and then they're the distribution and the promotion on social. When we're working with a brand, we consider all those things when discussing an opportunity with my clients.
We operate like a traditional cable network would. I mean, we have a release schedule, we have a whole fleet of editors and post-production, we have pre-production people, admin, everything it takes to run a small business. The way we're able to sustain the volume of content week in and week out is because we have an awesome team that surrounds everything we do.
2, consider a creator's full skill set. Think of creators as producers rather than vendors. Creators are helping brands get smarter about their overall social media approach. Instead of just asking your creator to execute, maybe next time, ask them to help educate.
I love working with brands, especially the ones who I naturally use every day. You know, I use toothpaste, I use underarm deodorant, I have cars that I drive. And so those brands that I naturally love, it's really easy for me to talk about them because I already love them. So
one of my favorite things that happens is when one of my creators who's been advocating for a brand just because they love that brand is then recognized by that brand, and it forms like a more formal partnership. And the fans really love that. I've done deals in the past where the audience knew that my client was a big fan of this brand, and then for them to get recognized and actually partner, the comments are like almost celebratory. They're like, oh, like they finally noticed that you love them. It's like, congratulations.
3, think long-term. Creators are looking for long-term partnerships, forward-thinking brands that open up opportunities to dive deeper than a simple one-off. And fans rally around these connections. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.